You think she wants the perfect man. That's your grand delusion. You're on a quest, a noble crusade to build the perfect life, the perfect body, the perfect career trajectory, the perfect bank account. You're the architect of a future masterpiece, and you tell yourself, when this is done, then I will be worthy. Then she will be happy. Here's the hard truth you've been avoiding while you're off building a palace in the future. The throne right next to you is empty, and she is sitting in that cold, empty silence, completely and utterly alone. Your pursuit of perfection isn't a gift to her. It's an escape for you. It's a shield you hold up to avoid the terrifying, messy, unpredictable reality of the present moment. Because being perfect is easy. It's a checklist. It's a formula, being present, that requires a man. So let's get one thing straight. This isn't about being a better provider or a more impressive specimen. This is about learning to wield the single most powerful tool you possess, your undivided attention. Society has programmed you to be a fractured man. Your mind is split 1,000 ways. The email you have to send, the stock market's dip, the argument from yesterday, the goal for next year. You are a floodlight, casting a weak, diffuse glow over everything and illuminating nothing. She doesn't need your floodlight. She needs a laser, a focused, intense, powerful beam of presence that makes her feel like she is the only person in the universe. Not because you're trying to get something, but because you have mastered the ability to command your own focus. That is the new standard of masculinity. That is the work. This journey is about reclaiming your power from the distractions that have made you a ghost in your own life. It's about transforming from a performer, desperately seeking applause for your future achievements, into a leader who commands the present moment. And it begins with understanding a fundamental principle. You must stop trying to solve the puzzle of her and start being the answer. What does that mean? It means your primary function in a conflict, in a discussion, in a moment of emotional turmoil, is not to fix it. Your instinct, your programming as a man is to hear a problem and immediately leap to a solution. She's upset about work? You strategize her next career move. She's feeling insecure? You list her accomplishments? You see her emotions as a code to be cracked or a fire to be extinguished? You are wrong. Her emotions are not a problem to be solved. They are a reality to be witnessed. This is the first pillar of presence. Become an anchor, not a ship. When a storm hits, a ship is tossed about fighting the waves. Trying to navigate out, an anchor does something far more powerful. It holds. It goes deep, finds solid ground, and provides a point of stability in the chaos. It doesn't stop the storm, but it ensures the ship is not lost to it. When she comes to you with her storm, her anger, her fear, her sadness, your job is not to sail into the storm with her. Your job is not to tell her the storm isn't that bad. Your job is to be the anchor. You sit there, you look her in the eye, and you listen. You don't listen to respond. You don't listen to debate. You listen to understand. This is what it means to truly listen. You absorb the energy. You let her pour out the chaos and the confusion, and you hold that space for her without judgment. You say things like, "That sounds incredibly hard," or "I'm here with you," or "Tell me more." You are not fixing. You are holding. You are creating a space so profoundly safe that she can finally let her own guard down. In that space, she doesn't need a hero. She feels seen. She feels understood. A woman who feels seen by her man can conquer the world. A woman who feels like a project to be managed will eventually resent the manager. This leads to the next transformation. You must learn to wage war on distraction. I want you to look at your life and identify the thieves that are stealing your presence. The biggest culprit is in your pocket right now. That phone is a vampire, sucking your attention, your focus, your lifeblood, one notification at a time. You sit at dinner with her, but you're not there. You're in your emails, you're on social media, you're checking scores. You are physically present but spiritually absent. This is the ultimate act of disrespect. It tells her that a random dopamine hit from a stranger's post is more important than the woman sitting across from you. So, here is your next principle. Enforce a policy of radical, unapologetic focus. When you are with her, you are with her. The phone goes away, not on the table. Screen down, it goes in another room. You declare tech-free zones. The dinner table is sacred. The bedroom is sacred. You create rituals of connection. You take a 10-minute walk after dinner with no devices. This will feel uncomfortable at first. Your brain, addicted to the constant stream of low-grade information, will scream in protest. You will have to fight your own impulses good. This is a battle for your own mind. Every time you consciously choose to deny the distraction and focus on the present, you are strengthening your will. You are training yourself to be a man who is in control of his own attention, not a slave to an algorithm. This focus allows you to do something most men have forgotten how to do. It allows you to see her. Not just look at her, but truly see her. The pursuit of perfection blinds you to the details. You're so focused on the big picture, the house, the vacation, the future, that you miss the masterpiece of the present moment. This is the third pillar. See the woman, not the idea. You fell in love with a woman, but somewhere along the line, you replaced her with an idea of who you want her to be or who you think she should be. You stopped noticing the small things. Presence is about observation. It's noticing the way her eyes change color in the light. It's hearing the slight hesitation in her voice that tells you something is wrong, even when she says, "I'm fine." It's remembering a story she told you weeks ago and asking about it. This is how you make a woman feel desired beyond the physical. It's how you make her feel seen and heard. Stop giving generic compliments. "You look beautiful" is lazy. It's a throwaway line. A present man says, "I love the way you get that determined look in your eye when you're working on a problem," or "There's a strength in you that I saw today when you dealt with that difficult situation, and it was incredible to witness." See the difference? One is a bland statement. The other is proof. It is evidence that you were paying attention. It communicates that you aren't just in love with the concept of a woman in your life. You are in awe of the specific, unique, complex human being in front of you. As one relationship writer noted, a real partner doesn't love you for what you can do for them, but for who you are. They see your true essence. Your presence is the tool that allows you to see that essence. Now we arrive at the final, most crucial piece of this. Presence is not passive. It is not about sitting in a Zen-like state, calmly observing the world. That is meditation. We are talking about leadership. You must learn to lead the moment. A man who is present doesn't wait for life to happen to him or for her to create the emotional tenor of the relationship. He creates it. The world is full of passivity. Men who come home, slump onto the couch, and ask, "What's for dinner?" That is not leadership, that is abdication. Leading the moment means you are the initiator. You are the one who turns a mundane Tuesday night into something more. It doesn't require a grand plan or a lot of money. It requires intention. It means you walk in the door, put your phone away, walk over to her, pull her close, and hold her for 60 seconds without saying a word. It means you put on a song you both love and ask her to dance in the kitchen for 3 minutes. It means you look at her and say, "Let's go for a walk." Right now, you are injecting energy and intention into the space. You are creating a moment of connection out of thin air. You are demonstrating that your relationship is not just another item on your to-do list, it is a living, breathing entity that you are actively nurturing. This is what it means to lead a relationship. It's not about being dominant or making all the decisions. It's about being the primary source of positive emotional energy and intention. This is the man she wants. Not the perfect man. She doesn't need you to be flawless. Your flaws are part of your story, part of your strength. She wants the man who is strong enough to be vulnerable, confident enough to be still, focused enough to be present. She wants a man who has done the work to master himself so he can fully show up for her. The paradox is that by abandoning the race for perfection and cultivating presence, you will become more successful in every other area of your life. The focus you learn to give her is the same focus that will allow you to dominate in your career. The emotional resilience you build by being her anchor is the same resilience that will carry you through any crisis. So the choice is yours. You can continue chasing a phantom of perfection, building a magnificent, empty museum to your own potential. Or you can start doing the real work, the hard work, the work of being here. Now the work of a man is to forge himself into an instrument of unwavering presence. If you are ready to stop performing and start leading, show it by hitting the like button and subscribing for more truth. The world has enough boys chasing shiny objects. It's time to be a man. Stop chasing perfect. Start being present.